Welcome to another Riley's Rambles. Doing something different today. That's the catchphrase now, isn't it? I'm out at High Easter. That's about 7 miles north of Chelmsford. And we're at a classic car rally. And to give you some context also of the surroundings, I'm at this cafe, The Snug, which is a regular place I go to when I'm out on my cycles. And the weather is beautiful. And there's a lot of activity here actually. There's quite a few cars. I've already had a browse round. Nice one coming out now. So it's Ford Popular just gone past. Yeah, so let's check it out. I just wonder if it's might be a bit different for a boy, you know, growing out, because you were always interested in cars. You were interested in dolls, weren't you? Weren't you? Was you a tomboy then?
I probably just play cowboys and Indians with me times a tree.
Wow. I always thought you was a bit suspect then.
I was always out, me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Did you play doctors and nurses?
Oh yeah.
Right, I've just been alerted to a type of car that I have a strong affinity with. Guess what it's called?
Pre-selector, isn't it?
This gentleman owns it.
Oh, right.
That whole thing lifts off.
Oh, right,
It's a lovely
okay.
bit to drive on mountain roads because, you know, you're driving it with second selected. Sorry about that. Yeah, just, no, it's really nice, you know, for that sort of thing. It's very good.
Hey, my friend Eric, are you watching? You used to have one like that? Yeah? That's the old Rover. I think back in the mid-70s, we all went to Middlesbrough in it to see Leighton Orient in the FA Cup quarter-final. A very comfortable ride it was too. It did. Oh, look at this. Oh, quick, get in. No, they're the proper buses. Right, I'm going in. Hello there. Are you driving today?
Yeah. Well, down to Dawlage. It would take us 7 hours, but never mind. I'm surprised.
Is this your bus or? No.
This clutch is so light.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you driven something like this in your time? No. Do you know what? It just reminds me of school trips. I grew up in the 1950s, 60s, and I'm sure this type of bus was around then.
Yes.
Briefly.
Yeah.
Always enjoyed a good school trip.
I can't really get over.
Yeah.
You are in control of all these lives.
Yes.
Yeah. Their lives are in your hands.
Yep.
It's just amazing, and all the controls are so centralised just here.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I am now. Wow. Talk about a little boy in a sweet shop. At the helm of a Bedford. And quiet please, all those behind. We're off to the swimming baths. What's the matter?
I thought you were going to crash.
So
Have a look at what I've done.
That's how it looked like. firm my dad used to work for, Jewish company up in the East End. They were called Martin hats, so they made hats. My dad used to bring home stuff for my mum to do. There's a word for that, isn't it? It used to happen quite a lot. Yeah, homework. Anyway, the guy that owned the company, you know, obviously was wealthy, and he had a car, Jag like that, and he got on so well with my dad that he used to he used to lend it for weekends to my dad, and we all went to Peckham to see my aunt. A rough side of Peckham one weekend.
From Arundel to Peckham in a Jag.
And it was a black one like that. And I don't know if you remember those, like the flats that were built in those days. They like went round in a circle. They're still there now. And when we turned up in like probably the only car there, because no one could afford cars in those sort of places, all these heads came out over the balcony looking down. Who are these people in this black car? Yeah, some of these cars are just bringing back very vivid memories of when I was a kid. And this one's just caught my eye, an old Thames van. My dad, back in the 60s, so I was probably about 7 or 8, used to have a Thames van. He was a delivery driver, so it wasn't like this one with the side windows. It was white, and very fond memories. We used to go up to the East End from Harold Hill to watch Leighton Orient play. Leighton Orient again. It keeps coming into this video, doesn't it? But got such great memories, and I think I was that young. I used to sit on my dad's knee when it was in the right situation, you know, on a quiet road, and he let me steer it. So yeah, so that sort of type of steering wheel is so familiar to me. Yeah.